Oh, if only I had the power to give away pizza. I would totally do it. I'd probably be giving it to myself. But yes, you could have some too. Hope you're enjoying your day. Comme l'année. Stick around, guys. We'll be playing Monster Train 2. They just dropped some new DLC, and it's going to be a fun day. Get started here in just a second. Guys, if you just joined, say hi to each other, please. You know. There are people in here. Just trying to finalize some stuff. All right. Well. I'm going to change the steering. Well, you guys, I hope you're ready. We're going to be playing the fudge out of some Monster Train 2 today. All right. Hello. Hi. Hello and hi. Hi and hello. Hi, I'm Goose. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm eating. Gotta fit time in for that, right? Alright. So, if you've played Monster Train 2, then you kind of know the setup to all this. I mean, it's really straightforward. It's a deck builder. You know, it is a roguelite. I don't know if it's on mobile, but I know it's available from Steam. And hello and hi to everyone who has joined. I hope that I hope you guys enjoy your time here. We'll be here for a few hours today, just kind of chilling, doing chill Thursday shit. I also do tarot. If you've noticed the title, I am always interested in doing some tarot. So if you want a free reading, let me know. I don't ask for money. I don't ask for any kind of recognition or anything like that. Just if you feel so inclined, subscribe to the channel so you get to have more free tarot readings in the future. If only that. But I hope you guys are doing well today. Let me know if you're not. Let me know if you are. Let me know how you're doing in general. What's up? Hello. Hello and welcome. I hope you like the music. It's very chill. It's very we're just hanging out kind of shit. See, I'm gonna add a little background to myself here on the vertical. It can be more entertaining if you guys had something to look at aside from the screen, guys care if you get to see the whole display? I'd be confused as to why someone would stream a video game and then not show their whole display. But it's up to you. Let me know. All right. Why is it playing Christmas songs? Also, let me know if you can't hear me, or if I'm hard to hear. Add source. Video media. Let's see if I can have my existing video source. That'd be kind of cool. Because I just have a spinning pizza in the background. Nikita! Oh, there we go. Perfetto! I'll just put that below everything. There we go. Alright, if you like pizza, and you get to see a spinning one. Delicious. I wish I could eat it right now. Alright, let me just go make sure that my dogs are not tearing each other up to bits. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Can you even see the view on the vertical version? Let me know. Let me know, and we'll change it up a little bit if we have to. All right. And guys, if you're just joining just to dip out, please don't. I really need this engagement because I would love to build a community of like-minded individuals, especially if you like playing video games, because that's kind of the shit that we do on Thursdays, and it would mean a lot to me if you could just hang out for a little bit. So far, the average watch time for this channel is 34 seconds. I think we can do much, much better than that. And if you like the channel, give me a follow and subscribe and all that kind of shit. Please and thank you. We're doing a subscriber thing over on... I'm losing my voice, by the way, just so you can tell. We're doing a subscriber thing over on Twitch. If you sub, that counts towards... I really don't like this scripted shit. I just wanted to get that, because that was going to bother me. If you decide to sub over on Twitch, we have a goal that we're looking for. It's 20 subs. And if we're able to hit 20... I'm going to do an entire karaoke stream, multiple hours, and if you like hearing people sing badly, then you would be kind of in the right place at the right time to watch that stream. I'm going to be doing the entirety of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out of their shells tour. And that is all the songs. I'm going to try my best to memorize them. And the speaking parts and all that kind of stuff. See if I can do it. And if I can, then we'll do the whole thing. I'll project the performance onto my green screen here. And yeah, it'll be a pretty easy going thing. So, stick around. Put in a subby on YouTube, if you could, please. Or like the video, I would appreciate it. And again, let me know if the display in the vertical is just way too small, because otherwise I'll probably just puff it up, but you won't be able to see everything. It'll be kind of a little hindered. But we can figure it out. I'm happy to do that. I wish the pups weren't just like milling around right now. They're distracting. They're very distracting. But that's what pups are, They're supposed to be distracting. They give you all that unconditional love. Gosh darn it. You gotta be kind, you know? Do you guys enjoy pizza? Do you think pineapple should ever touch pizza? We're adding a poll. Do you like pineapple on pizza? Are you one of those crazy people? I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of old smoky bowls ready. Actually, you know what I'll do? I think we'll just kind of go for the best of both worlds here. We'll make me smaller. We'll make this a little bigger, even though it kind of cuts it off a little bit. And then we'll make the pizza a little smaller too, you know? So people can still have a gander. That's right, I said that was a little goose joke for you, a little goose wordplay. Anywho, if you're just joining the stream, welcome. I'm Goose, and I will be playing the video game today. That's the video game that you're seeing on your screen right now, which is Monster Train 2. Give me money, Monster Train. That would be, you know, I'm shouting out your game. Give me some money. To 0 viewers, but still, you know, like, it's still some effort that I'm putting in, alright? Should be returned. You darn ingrates. I'm not speaking to anybody in particular because, I don't personally know anyone who developed this game. So I don't know if they're grateful or not. I assume they're grateful to the customers that give them money for their product. That would be my guess. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. So we play video games here about half the time. We also talk about politics and religion. You know, that old chestnut. There's always someone with a big opinion on stuff, and you know, I just happen to be one of those guys. But I do enjoy playing games, and this is really the only time during the day that I get to do so. So it's pretty nice. I'm gonna open this window here. Oh my god. Yeah. My chair does not want to cooperate. All right. So again, if you're just joining over on the YouTubes, please feel free to follow on the Twitch. Feel free to sub if you feel so inclined. But also welcome, and it's good to have you. Yeah, that is kind of a good passive to have. And also, if you feel so inclined to answer questions, have you ever played Monster Train? Do you enjoy deck building games? Do you enjoy roguelites? I hope so, and I hope you enjoy this one. Or at least this is like new DLC. This game's been out for a while. But we're doing new DLC today. And I can actually play the music from the game. Yeah, that'll work. No more jazz music. Only the game music. I don't know about you guys, but I turned Google Eye mode on because that's kind of essential. All right? I don't know if you've ever put Googly Eye mode on, but it's kind of important. I wouldn't skip that feature if I were you. So there's 2 factions that I've never played. So I guess we'll double up, huh? Per stack of crystal thing. You know what? I think it's probably best if we just jump in and give it a whirl. Herzl's the guy that you talk to a lot out at the old courtyard. Why my pants keep starting to fall down? Am I getting fatter? I think I'm getting fatter. I think I'm expanding in size, which is you don't want that to happen. You know, you want to keep your pudge inside of your pants. I don't know where I was going. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, I mean, that's better than nothing, right? Let me know if it sucks. I think it's fine. And if you're not able to see enough of the screen, then just go over to Twitch. Find me on Twitch. I'm live. The link is probably in my, description or my, what is it called? I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. It's very difficult. Use your Prime sub. So again, at 20 subs over on Twitch, we will be doing a karaoke stream. I'm not a good singer, so I want to preface it with that. Don't at me. But if you want to pump that number up and you want to see me sing, what's it called, TMNT Coming Out of Their Shells tour, if you like the Ninja Turtles or if you like people performing things badly, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna try and memorize the whole thing, all the musical numbers, and we'll see if it works. It's been a while since I've learned a whole script before. I would say early college. so we'll see if that. I'll probably have like some cheat sheets or something. Clan starter cards are infused. 1 card in each draft pack will be infused. Okay, so that's his mechanic, I assume. Turn after deployment phase, draw to 10 card. Non-banner units have foible. Let me go shut the door so my dog doesn't go back out and dig a bunch of holes. BRB. If you do stop in, please say hi. It really means a lot to me if you just say hi, honestly. One of the main reasons that I do this live stream is so that I can meet new people, make new friends across the internet and across the world. And so it means a lot to me if you guys engage and say hi and all that kind of shit. It is super cool. Super cool if you can do it. Thank you very much. But also hi as well, you know? Hi guys. Hello. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to a door into my life. It's I guess a window maybe. Welcome to the window into my life. At least one particular, very specific activity that I am doing right now. Welcome to that. I appreciate you being here. My chair also really just refuses to uphold as well. It keeps trying to roll off to the side, which I don't know if you've ever had a chair with a wheel that won't turn reliably, but it is very frustrating. Oh yes indeed. Sorry, the sound seemed a little loud there. Pyre Speak. Pyre shot to your hand. What the fudge is a pyre shot? Forge is permanent. Oh, it's... I don't know what any of that means. Like I said, it's probably better if we just kind of jump in. I don't know why. I can't get comfy. God. I think that's like probably an ADHD thing. Ugh. I feel like trapped in my clothes right now, you know? I don't like reading. Just let me do it. Okay. What is... Oh, I got it. Armor 2. What was a Reap again? 1 damage per stack when combat ends. Extract 2. Okay, so you pay. I get it, okay. So that means that I get more of that resource. He gets more attack. More armor. Okay. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Although I probably should have killed the healer if I had the chance, but I don't think he has that chance, does he? He might not. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I did the right thing. Just then. No, stop healing. Oh, that would be, yeah. Okay, he's healing. That's not a good thing. We don't like them when they do that. Although I did figure out what to do with the healer. Oh man, my voice is dying. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's going down. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. You guys remember that song? It's Key Money Ha. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the artist Key Money Ha, but that's who did that one. Key Money Ha. Key Money Ha. You know. Now, I don't know if you've never played this game before. You can see kind of a projection of what the damage is going to be to the enemy or the boss. You can grandstand, I think, if you want. But I think it gives you maybe a little bit of extra gold, but I don't think it's often worth it, so it's better just to... I don't know. There's shit that you can do, like boss mechanics and things that like reduce your damage or increase the damage they can take, and it's a bad outcome because you essentially will fudge yourself simply by playing the game, simply by trying to grandstand. Railgun. I like a railgun, but then again, a one-hit kill for healers might be kind of nice. What is overdrive? Spend your remaining and gain burst. What is burst? Attacks an additional time. Oh, damn. That might be a good final hit, and this might be a good hello to the healer. We'll take that. Turn a spell from the discard pile. More health. Monsters. I like that there's finally, you know, like forge steward, or train steward things. Train whistle. Oh shit. I like there's now an entire faction that has to deal with steward, like they're all with like stewards and shit. I don't know how to describe that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, making that 0 would be pretty fucking cool. And consume. I don't know if I like that. Although duplicating that card would have been pretty cool. See, you know, it's possible to make not the best decision. Rally! Alright, I'm gonna take this moment to start grinding up some buttage. How you guys doing today? I see 4 people in here. At least one of you could say hi, okay? Say hi. What's up, man? Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Heisenberg. Do I look... Dude, if you honestly think I look like Bryan Cranston, that's going to make my fucking day, because he is a handsome man. Alright? He's a handsome individual. But again, you know, to some people of Caucasian complexion and of the same ethno-socio backgrounds tend to look alike. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you just aren't... Because I'm a Californian, natively. And he acted in California for a while. Quite a while, in fact. I don't know if anyone does any kind of usage of the cannabis. But I do it medicinally. So feel free to gather yourself a bowl if you would like. And join me in the sesh, as it were. We're about to sesh it up. You look a lot, bro. The glasses make it better. Well, they're more the, what would you call it? They're more the serial killer glasses. They're more like, I didn't start to dislike my glasses until I saw them on Jeffrey Dahmer and the Netflix series. I was like, oh man. But these were expensive. I had to just kind of make an excuse. I had to be like, oh, you know what? Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it doesn't make me look like a serial killer, but you know, I think it. I don't think that I'm catching any breaks from that from that perception. You know what can you do? You know, you can either change your face or you can change the things you put on your face, right? Yeah, chilling after a good killing streak. This is my downtime. This is what I do when I'm not serial killing. This is like my this is my guilty pleasure time. You know, this is where I just hang out and I decompress. You know, I take a beat and I take a moment to just relax and just observe the world around me before I go back to killing. You know, you gotta just take a beat sometimes. You know, people tell you to stop and smell the roses, right? It's important. You gotta do that every once in a while. But I appreciate you leaning heavily into the serial killer thing. I appreciate that. That's how I look. That's the kind of person I look like. Thank you. You know, I guess it's better than looking like a Nazi, right? Too many people look like them these days. Is the music loud for you guys? It sounds loud to me. I just don't want to be blaring in anybody's headphones, you know? Let me know. Yeah, they take too much stress. It's good to relieve stress. Yeah, I agree. You gotta decompress. Oxytocin, or no, what? That's not oxy. Well, oxytocin's a good thing, but the stress chemicals. What are those called? What is it called? Damn it! It's a C word. It's not see you next Tuesday. Damn, I can't remember. It's like the reason why you do ikajime, the reason why you don't just like straight up kill an animal, like you have to kill a non-stressed. Cortisol. Bam! Because cortisol floods the muscles and makes the meat taste off. So yeah, cortisol. You don't want cortisol flowing through your muscles. It'll make you taste weird. Although we are getting a little deeper into cannibal territory, so maybe I'm gonna let that thread dangle from here. I'm not gonna be able to get away from the serial killer accusations, I don't think. Again, I think it's better than people perceiving me as, like, I don't know, a racist or a Nazi. Why would a murderer be better than... We're reasoning all kinds of weird things right now. I'm gonna stop trying to do that. I'm gonna keep building these bowls, okay? Just digging myself a hole when I'm just trying to be lighthearted. You know, you don't want to have to do that. You don't want people to see you as a person who eats other people. You know, it's just not a good look. I'd say it's bad optics. Difficult to overcome that. Anywho, during the vertical streams, I'm going to be saying a lot of like the housekeeping stuff, like, hey, thanks for hanging out, all that kind of stuff. But it's because people's attention span on verticals so short, and I'm really trying to build a community, and I only get the most views when I get onto shorts or when I get onto the vertical feed. So I'm really trying to use that to get more subbies, to get more people in here, get people to chat and hang out. So if you are just joining and you feel so inclined, then please stick around for a bit. Give a sub and the old follow and all that kind of stuff. And I'd much appreciate it. We will get a community built, and at some point it'll be able to stand on its own 2 feet, where I won't have to ask for help. But you know, when we're in that building phase, right? And when you're in that building phase, you have to repeat the same things over and over again, just for marketing purposes. There are many tribes which eats people. That doesn't make it right. All right, senpai. We're not going to start condoning cannibalism here. You have to. What is it? You have got to respect the local custom. Right? Have you ever seen that Key and Peele sketch? You've got to observe the local custom. The local custom. The local custom. Good Lord. Sorry, I know it's probably pretty boring to watch a guy grinding buds when there's a video game happening behind him. But I assure you, this will only happen once this stream. Build around 2 to 3 bowls, and by the end of the stream, we will probably end up consuming them. But I like to be prepared, you know. I like to be efficient. I like to kind of like save all the do-si-dos for the very beginning of the stream. Kind of weeds out the people with the low attention spans, I think, you know. Unfortunately, I respect their choices, but don't follow. Well, good. It's good that you're worldly enough to know that, you know, people out there are deserving of respect just by being human beings in this world today. But also choosing not to be cannibals. I respect that. Happy birthday. I don't know why I said that. But I gotta commit to it now. So happy birthday. A very hearty happy birthday to you. Dex Senpai, where are you watching from? What, are you in the US? Are you in a different country? Are you at work? Are you at home? Are you on the way to work? What are your circumstances here, my friend? And what brought you here today? Did you find me on random? On the the random shorts feed? Because I'd love to know that. That would be great to know that I'm showing up there. That means I can do my top button, right? Because then I'll be on the professional side of YouTube. Okay? So let me know. We're almost done. I'm sorry. I know that it's boring, and I wish that I could show the process because I love being nerdy about stuff, and I love showing people how things work. And so showing off this process would be really fun. But unfortunately, YouTube doesn't like when you put Schedule 1 substances on camera. Or at least not the processing or the preparation or the usage. So you gotta protect yourself a little bit. Me, I'm a fairly unknown channel. So I don't have to be as scared of the crackdown happening. But I just want to get into the habit now, just in case we do grow. I want to be able to keep the channel and keep monetization when we finally get there. I'm in my blanket, waiting to sleep, and I find you randomly. That sounds like a poem. That sounds beautiful. I sit here in my blanket, awaiting the cold embrace of slumber. To wit, I find you randomly. And thus, verily, giggity goo. Are you in the US? Obviously, if you're waiting to go to sleep, you're probably outside of the country. Where is it nighttime right now? I think it's about 7 p.m. probably in the UK. So I'm going to guess Eastern Europe? I guess depending on when you go to bed. I forgot to use comma and full stops. You also said by blanket instead of my blanket. I understand. I understood it. I saw it. Full stops. Now that tells me you're in a UK colonized country at the very least. So I'm thinking either the UK or India? Perhaps? I don't know. Let me know. Those are my guesses, though. Those are my guesses. Alright, I'm going to load up the bowl right now. So, in about 5 minutes, feel free to smoke them if you got them. Or if you're in a country, unfortunately, where weed is not legal, then you won't be able to. But at least you can smoke vicariously through me. Alright? If you didn't know this about cannabis, it is actually really good for depression symptoms, though it can increase anxiety if you are habitual in your usage of it. Therefore, I would never recommend or condone the use of Schedule 1 substances, but for me personally, for my very specific use, I find it very helpful. So if you find that you are maybe a little happier, that your mood is a little elevated, or that you find that you, if you find that you have a little less stress responses to things, or you don't care as much, that's how I describe it, then weed might actually be helping you with some depression or some stress or some actual clinical stuff. So I'd recommend going to a therapist and trying to see, try to track down where it's helping you, so that way you can kind of target that and dose yourself correctly, so that you're not just trying to get a recreational high out of it, which means that you're just depending on it, and we don't like dependence. Dependence is bad. That's an addiction sort of thing, and you then would go for to treatment for that. So, I'm trying to keep things light, and here we are talking about being addicted to drugs. Ay. We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back to whimsy. I really just went by Dex Senpai, I'm sorry, you said, how'd you guess that? I really just went by what I know about language and colonies like English colonies. I would have said the same thing. I think, who else did they colonize famously? Like Australia, and then maybe they didn't colonize the Philippines, did they? I think that was the Spanish, and then the French. I don't know. Everything kind of went back and forth between Spain, England, and France back in those early days when we were just getting language spread around the world. So, India is definitely one of the main influences on English culture. So they integrated a lot. The national dish is chicken tikka masala. Well, no, I know that, but like I said, they were all like kind of passing around countries essentially. Like they were all just kind of colonizing, like sort of round robin way, you know, like. Hey, we're going to colonize this country. Okay, our armies are going to stand down. We'll colonize this country. You know what I mean? Like, they just kept passing them back and forth. Alright. Oh, no, I don't have any matches. I'm going to grab some matches. And then I'm going to go ahead and crush this bowl, for which I have to turn off the face cam. But I will be right back. Get some matches. Oh, my chair wandered. Almost fell on my ass leaving. I honestly don't think you're from America. Why? Why don't you think I'd be from America? I'm using an American accent, am I not? I happen to be a bit of an Anglophile, so if you're talking about my interest in the UK, then that would be why. You're too smart to be an American. Ah, thank you. But also, like, yeah. I guess I would call myself smarter than the average American. Unfortunately. That's a sad but true assumption to make. That is one of those stereotypes that came from truth. My freaking chair. There's one wheel on it that will not spin very easily. And so it as I try to like position my chair, if it's facing sideways, it will not let me go forward. And it is very frustrating. If there's one thing that I will crash out about, it's comfort. And like, because like I do, as I said before, I do like political stuff on this channel. I do religious stuff on this channel. And like none of that is as frustrating. Even talking to people about it is not as frustrating as this fucking chair sometimes. Ah! It's very annoying. Did you know that that there's a lot of people in India? Does that sound stupid enough to make me a believable American? Did you know that there's a lot of people in India? Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that. Now that has to sound dumb. That's got to sound dumb. I think I've given myself at least one dumb point. We'll see if I can do more or do better. Did you know that a very not small population of India is Hindu? Did you know that? That's got to make me sound pretty dumb too. No average American would say India is not in Asia. Yeah, I guess, cause like to all them politicians and people who didn't get no education, well, they're like, oh, it's the people from, it's like Asian. So what? You're Asian. So you're Oriental. And then if you tried to tell someone that you're Asian, who they're like, nah, your eyes ain't right, and you got too dark a skin, there's no way you can be Asian. But I mean, you've got like East Asia, you've got Southeast Asia, you've got, I mean, people from Myanmar look completely different from people from Japan and India and so forth and so forth. I get you. We Americans do like to make mistakes and then generalize quite a lot, and we don't like to own up to our mistakes. We like to make people think, you know what, I intended to do that all the whole time. I intended every bit of it, and there's no way you can prove that I didn't. Oh, don't want to give the magic of the green screen away. This is actually, the green screen is a fairly new addition to the channel. I have been trying to figure out the best way to do a green screen. Which is like a kit that I can kind of just like roll up and put away when I need to. And it's working, but it's, you know, still requires some micro adjustments every now and again. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and crush this bowl. So I'm gonna turn off the face cam here, and I'm gonna turn off the face cam here. Enjoy the spinning pizza while I crush this bowl. It's 420 time here. It's not actually 420, but it's 420 metaphorically. So if you use those materials, then feel free to hit it as well. Smoke them if you got them. Cheers, and all of that good stuff. Give me one moment, and I'll turn the face cams right back on, and we'll get back to playing. It's 12:02 past midnight. Which would be 0 o'clock, right? For most people who go by military time. All right. Clean out this glass piece. If you're just joining, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, absolutely, Dex Senpai. Feel free to join anytime you're on and you feel like you want to watch my stream. I was happy to have you. And it means the world to me that you stopped by and said hi. So thanks again. And have a wonderful evening. Get lots of sleep. Good sleep, I guess. Get lots of good sleep. Don't get that bad sleep. Get the good sleep. Oh, thanks, Dex. I appreciate it. I wish I had a subscription notification up for the YouTube. Unfortunately, it's just on Twitch right now. Hey, Caspian Conrad. How's it going? Wee, wee, wee. I recognize the name Caspian Conrad. I don't remember when you were here last though, but welcome back. And we're playing some Monster Train today. I keep forgetting to to advertise the channel when I go live on socials. And I'm like, why do I keep seeing dips in my numbers? It's because I'm not doing the very normal thing that you do all the time when you're supposed to be doing that on that, man. You know, I should probably do better on that one. No time like the present. Let me, I'm doing great, man. Today is a good day for a fun, casual Monster Train experience, especially because they just came out with some new DLC. And I'm giving it a whirl. And we're seeing if it's any fun. It actually is so far. So far, so fun. I played around with it a little bit before stream, and then I'm playing around with it now, and it ain't bad. Do you happen to be religious? And if so, do you think that video games can be demonic? Something that I've been wondering from the people who watch me. Yeah, that's the perfect post. I don't even need to alter that at all. Perfect. Because if I'm a little ambiguous about the game's title, then people will be like, "Oh, I'm curious as to what the game is," and they'll click on it. You know, and that might be good. That might be a good tactic. The whole thing is that, or at least my philosophy when it comes to all this content creation stuff, is that there's no real like formula. Trends come and go, and it's just kind of like, you know, were you lucky enough to get seen? And so, like, I'm just trying to do, like, fun alterations and weird, different tactics to do this kind of stuff. I don't know. Just to be, like, silly. Like, you know, it's the channel's called Silly Goose for a reason, you know? I like being silly. I don't see any reason not to be. Some, I think, some bring glory or make it look like being demonic or satanic. It could be. Yeah, but like, isn't there like a provision within a lot of religions to kind of allow for entertainment? Like, I think it's kind of a new modern Christian thing for it to be like for entertainment and media to be seen as like demonic or satanic. That feels to me like a holdover from the Satanic Panic from the 80s, you know? I don't know for sure, but like that's kind of what it seems like. That's the vibe I get. It's the modern day Satanic Panic. Bonk. I don't have two, but I can make two. And I think adding another guy will probably be the best bet here. Okay. So attack immediately. You die. You get armor. You die. I extract. And that works for me. Get reaped. No room for you guys though. And I guess, yeah. I think that works. It's different on helping others than basically sitting and practicing it in a game where it could influence your religion. I'm trying to extrapolate the meaning from what you're saying. It's different on helping others than basically sitting and practicing it. Oh, I get it. I get it. So you're not necessarily... You could be playing something that's quote-unquote satanic, but it's not necessarily that you're engaging in Satanism. Is that what you're saying? I think is what I'm getting. I'm gathering. Did I not end my turn yet? Come on now. It's like I like your new green screen setup. I tried to join the other day, but it was like, yeah, it was not good. It was rainy up here in this region, and when it gets rainy, sometimes the internet decides to poop out. But I would love to start doing some improv against the green screen, but I need things to play off of, and I was kind of thinking of setting up like an LLM with like a 3D avatar thing to just be an idiot, you know? I think that'd be really funny, but I don't know. I'm gonna do a bunch of different shit with the green screen. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, that works. Oh. Wow, okay. I didn't know they had that ability. Damn. That's good to know. 117, that means we could be good. Well, he's gonna die. It could be that he might get a hit in on the old whatever it's called, pyre. Pyre. Well, that certainly didn't do it. I don't think I did that right. Reap. Reap. Armor? It ain't gonna work. He's going down, though. But this guy's definitely toast. Oh, jeez. When water goes down the wrong pipe. I gotta get more water. Yeah, there's a delay. I set it up for quality. Oh, man. I set it up for quality. There we go. Instead of low latency. And I don't know how to change it. I just swallowed a frog. And he's trying to get out of my throat right now. I almost choked on water. That would have not been fun. Because I would have spit out the water. And it would have gotten all in my keyboard. And I would have been very upset about that. Gain armor 2 permanently for each forge point spent. I don't know if I've even been using that mechanic. Ooh, deal. Whoa, that's quite a nuke. Alright, I'm going to grab water. I will B R to the B. Doobity-doo. Oh crap! Yeah, I wanted to make sure that the categories were correct too. Doing a bunch of runs. And then the category Monster Train 2. I did not actually do it right. So now it should be correct. Make sure on old Twitch TV. Old Twitch TV. If you guys are just joining, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We're just doing runs on the new DLC / update for Monster Train 2. And I'm just updating my info because I apparently didn't put these in the categories where they were supposed to be. Monster Train. There we go. Alright. We're on a monster train, and we are careening out of control through the heavens. I am clearing my throat because I almost just died trying to drink some water. That's right. Your beautiful, beautiful host was about to die. It's solemn. And, you know, nobody wants to drown. But I did almost accidentally waterboard myself. So. You had any, like, card hobbies like D&D or Magic Pokemon? Magic Pokemon? I will be doing, I think, if Cynical's around, we'll be doing some roleplay soon on stream. And then, what else? Yeah, I mean, I like stuff. I know that sounds really broad and generic, but I haven't been really up to date with my tabletop games or my deck building games or whatever, you know. Been a while. Been a while and more than a year. I don't like this. I don't ever really use flight. Oh man, that's gonna make my sinus infection worse, I can tell you that much. I didn't really need the heal, I guess. But what? Why is this necessary? Okay, now this might be good, right? We'll get it anyway. You know? We'll get it anyway. Oh, I need to blow my nose here pretty soon. That feels burning in my sinuses. In all of my sinuses. I know many people who are into Magic the Gathering, but I just never got into it. I did have a few valuable cards at one point, but I don't know whatever happened to them. They went into storage and just disappeared into the void. I'm gonna grab some tissue. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Blow my nose, and we'll start the back. Ah, my sinuses. Oh my gosh. Oh, my sinuses. They're insane. My sinuses are insane. They're burning. They're burning me in my face. Caspian, I do not have any religion. I am not a member of a religion. I am not spiritual in any way. Even if, like, let's say the Christian God turned out to be real, I would still not follow him. Like, it's not whether or not the supernatural thing is real for me. It's more about, like, what they do, you know, both in the lore and if they were real in real life. Oh, my sinuses. Oh, they burn. Oh, it's like there is salt water. It's like, you know, if you have ever been to the beach and you accidentally got salt water up your nose, it's like that. It's like Oh, it just feels briny. It feels briny and burning. It's definitely a sinus infection. It's definitely a sinus infection. I think what happens is if you're ever a cannabis user, it's the powdery stuff that's on buds when they're looks like I'm cupping the balls a little bit, but you know, maybe that's what my subconscious is telling me, that I'm cupping the balls of the weed plant. But it has a little powder on it, and that powder that like comes off of it is more or less just, it's called keef, and it is it can get airborne pretty easily. And because I both work and have worked in cannabis and use cannabis, it's traveling up my nose a lot. So it's probably causing histamine reactions at that point. Why would you not, I assume, have a religion? What is wrong with it from your perspective? Well, religion has been used it is both designed and has been used as a tool of manipulation and coercion and to justify a lot of horrible things. And the majority of the people who believe, let's say Christianity specifically, because it's just the one that I'm most familiar with, the majority of the people that subscribe to Christianity believe like something, like the people that I know, like they believe some things that are good, and they believe that some things that I believe are good are not good. But it's, for me, I'm kind of an all or nothing type friend, acquaintance, family member. Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. And what that means is that I don't just let things go if I know that you believe them, but they're in complete opposition to what I believe. So, like, let's say that I make friends with somebody, and they're friends. You know, we're friends for like a year or whatever, and the whole time, like, they're like a MAGA person, right? And we just never talked about it. Like, never talked about it ever before. And then all of a sudden, like, maybe it comes up somehow randomly. Like, I probably wouldn't want to be friends with that person anymore. And that's really unfortunate. Like, I know that it sucks to say, but that's how I feel about a lot of religions. You know, there are people who say, like, oh no, there are good Christians. And I fully believe that there are Christians who are good people, ultimately. But I don't think that if you are fundamental, or if you are like a fervent adherent to whatever religion you subscribe to, I don't think that allows you much room to be very flexible when it comes to the things that I believe should be allowed, and the things that you believe should not be allowed. Like, you know, gays. You know, gays exist. Gays are people, and they deserve equality and equity. And it sucks that they need the protections under the law that they do, but they need those protections because they have been historically marginalized and even killed just for being the way that they are. And most Christians do not like the fact that gay people are allowed to marry. They don't like the fact that gay people are adopting. They don't like the fact that they're even allowed to be gay in public. And the reason why I can't mesh with any of that is because, I don't think that you should be in control of what anyone does. And religion is specifically designed to cow down to somebody. You have to be submissive to God. Like, there's no wiggle room on that. At the end of the day, if God wrote it in the Bible, and a lot of religious people claim that he did, that being gay is not okay, that's a full stop for me. We cannot continue being friends if you fundamentally believe that a group that I support should not exist. If you believe that any group should not exist. And there's a lot of that in the Bible. But no, I'll never tell you not to talk about religion here, because that's one of the things that I really enjoy talking about. So I'm going to talk about it. If you prompt me, I'll talk. My sinuses are on fucking fire right now. It's because the last cough, like that, when I forget why I coughed. It was like, oh, I sputtered on some water. I like almost choked on water. That last one, it like sent water up into my sinuses, and they're already like in full sinus infection mode. Ugh. Ugh. Feels gross and weird. Now maybe we can use the Wormkin guys with his rally thing. Probably. I would guess. Oh, you buzzard. You big buzzardman. Okay, we definitely... I'm gonna bonk that one. But does that work? Did we... Yep, rally. We did it. And then I can spend one. Like, you probably can't move here, can you? Oh, well. Get the bonus, then bring it down to the... Is there a reason for this? Is there any reason to do this? I guess to be protected, yeah. Chill. And then more infused. Bogfly. Oh, damn. Well, crap. You're ruining my plan. My master plan. Screw it. Well, I think most Christians don't try to stop gays. They mainly try to warn to make them follow in a loving and respectful way. And most gays don't follow, but you can't believe one word in the... Well, you see, the problem again, and this is why I say I can't get along with this, with the religious thing, is because the fundamental belief is that they're going to go to hell if they don't become not gay. You have to boil it down to the point A to point B. If the person who's gay doesn't become ungay, they can't go to heaven. And that's it. That, again, that's full stop for me. That is an instant deal breaker. Like, we would never be friends because of that. Bible, there's no point in trying to convince you. It says in the Bible, every knee will bow and tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. Right, but see, now you're preaching. See what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand that there are billions of people on this planet, and if you truly believe that free will exists, then you have to believe that, you know, somebody out there is going to have the same faith as you, and they're going to believe a completely different thing as you. And that puts your God at odds with every other version of that God that exists in the world. And that itself is untenable. And you don't know that your religion or your sect of the religion is the right one because you cannot perceive of God. You cannot interpret God's word, which makes me wonder why anyone believes anything in the Bible. You know? There's a lot of inconsistencies. And at the end of the day, if the end solution is hell, unless you become not gay or unless you become not trans, or for some people, unless you become not black or not Asian or whatever, if someone is holding a gun to your head, and that gun is eternal damnation, if someone's holding a gun to your head, that is a threat. That is, they are trying to coerce you into becoming just like everybody else under that authority. And that ain't cool, man. I'm not a big fan of oppression. I don't really like the idea of being oppressed, and so I'm gonna shy away from it, you know. Just gonna not be oppressed, you know. Not saying. Now, I don't think I want to take a piece of nut bar stuck in my teeth. Nut bar! I like nut bars. Because all you really need in the morning is a handful of nuts. It wasn't meant that way, but it definitely sounded like it. Now, I could just take this guy out, but... I don't think I will. More... Hit power? He's supposed to have... There's supposed to be a forge thing? Forge skill? Is that not a thing? Are we not doing that right now? I know free will exists. That's why God is so merciful. He gives us the chose to live in our sins. You mean our sins. He wants us to love and follow his commands. Or hell. He's giving us a choice. Or hell. The choice that isn't him is hell. Again, you're ignoring the fact that I've said that I don't approve of having a gun held to my head and being told I must be this religion or I die. Comply or die. That's a big no from me, dog. And especially poignant these days. It would be really fun to see if that does anything. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to do it. But we'll see. Hiya! I forgot about that. I forgot that the ability to do stuff was there for these guys. Oh shit. No, this is actually kind of a good thing that he's in front. Be reaped. Be reaped. Be reaped. Thou hast been rep. You don't want to say any other form of that. Repped? Reaped? Are there tenses for the word reap? The Grim Reaper has reaped. Well, how much would this be? Oh, damn, okay. Oh wait, no, that's a piece of equipment. I mean, I guess it's going to be way more helpful if he's not going to die, right? Get ready. Nope. No. Woo. You don't want to say a lot of words that start with R. that might be misconstrued. Extract 2. Or that guy, and then extract 2. 80 damage. And much more damage. Damn, he's too fat. He's too fat to fit on the 3rd floor. Look at him. Yeesh. But he's giving you a choice. Right. Comply or die. In life, don't you die. Right. But you go to hell if you're gay. What's after that for you? Hell. Just nothing? Hell. No, for Christians, like if you're gay, you go to hell. I can't change your mind and I will never stop believing. I'm not trying to get you not to believe. You asked me what I believe. And believing that it's a reasonable punishment. So you believe that burning in hell for all of eternity is a reasonable punishment for being born differently than you? That sounds like you might support eugenics. Because in this life, he gives you the chances to repent, even if... Right. No, you're not... No, you're not understanding me. It's always hell at the end of the road. If you're gay, you go to hell. Plain and simple. That's what you guys believe, and I don't... That's why I will never support religion. Or Christianity, at the very least. Remember, you asked me. We're not having a debate or anything. Like, you asked me. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. You asked me what I believe. That's what I believe. I do not need to be threatened into compliance. No siree, Bobolino. Be reaped! Be reaped once again! Be more powerful. Be buffed. Be bonked. Not that it's going to do a whole lot. Be reaped. Gosh darn it. Look at this beefy lad. Look at... Yeah, that was not... I did not mean to do that. That was a big old misclick. Oh no, this is... Yeah, this is good. This will work. Yeah. Oh, I can't... I would love to use that. Oh, he's going down anyway. Screw you, buzzard! Woo! Wait, what? The pyre immediately attacks enemy units on this field? What does that mean? Does that mean that it attacks? I'm confused. We'll test it out, I guess. If you sin, you go to hell. It's like a parent punishing his child. No. It's like a parent condemning his child to eternal suffering and torment. He told you what he wanted, or else eternal suffering and torment. And if that's the only thing why you don't follow, then if you do, that's not your punishment. They go to hell. They go to hell, and there's eternal suffering and torment. And they'll never get to bask in the light of the Lord, according to you guys. That's what hell is. It's not like a parent punishing a child. It's like a person going up to somebody and shooting them in the head. Or no, it's actually like being, waterboarded and then like death by 1,000 cuts and shit for all of eternity. So, you make it sound flowery the way that you're describing it, but that's not what the Bible says. You go to hell. If you're gay, you go to hell. If you're trans, you go to hell. If you are not following God, you go to hell. And in order to get into the God club, you got to become ungay and untrans and all that shit. So, not cool. Not cool. No, sir. Inspire. When you gain charged echoes. But I don't know if this helps. And what do we want? Do we want... Maybe +2 pop on each floor? Or +2 capacity? We shall see. My voice is, it's so close to dying right now. Ugh. We're going out. Voice is going out. No. Chunk of pickle. But being gay is a choice. No, it's not. You aren't born gay. Yes, you are. You're made in your mother's womb gay. Yes. It's a deciding that you reject God. No, it's not. You're born gay. To say otherwise is to reject well over 100 years of gathered science. So perhaps be careful of the assumptions that you make without doing the proper amount of research. I mean, being gay is not a choice. That is such a wild misconception. Ooh, Swift Steel Dagger, eh? Although Sweep's pretty good. Oh, and it completely hamstrings their damage. This actually is kind of nice. Burst? What's burst? Attacks an additional time. Hello. But what it on strike forge 1 and equipped. I do have that one piece of armor. Upgrade a spell. 20 magic power and consume it for double step. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate that one that seems really powerful. Where is it? This one. Yeah, I think that... I'll save money for artifacts if I can find them. Because if I see a really cool one that has to do with this faction, I want to be able to grab it. Oh crap. Put that guy in first. I always say this sounds like a Muse song. What do we want? This guy, right? Well, now it sounds like a drift-style racing game title screen. But before it sounded like Muse, the band Muse. Good band. Oh, crap. We're going to have to bonk this guy. So... Oh, okay. So per thing, it does that. Okay. Got it. 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 Yeah. Bonk. Armor. Armor. And then you can fly once he's gotten big enough. He's going to get too fat at some point. And armor. Aw, crap. Don't gang up on my guy. See, equipped. Bam, look at that. Yeesh. Take that. See, look at that. We're setting it up good. We're setting it up good. We're setting it up real good. Real nice, like. No! How dare you? Alright, are you... You're... Okay, you're still... Still not too fat. You don't want no bell ringers. You don't want none of them. No! Oh, is he? He's out of... Was it game +1? Yeah, if there is available. So you say you don't like Christianity because he punishes, and you bring up being gay. If you don't care about anyone, why do you bring up gay people? That doesn't concern you. It's just another sin. What are you talking about? So you say you don't like Christianity because he punishes. That's not the sole reason. He also orders and enforces slavery. He also murders innocent young girls because they don't bleed on their first time. You know, he killed the world twice. Like, I don't like Christianity because God's a piece of shit. That's not punishment. That's ending the world twice. That's murdering people. That's, you know, that's bad. And you bring up being gay if you don't care about anyone. You're assuming I don't care about anyone. I don't know why you think that. I care about everyone in my life. I have many friends and family, and I love my wife. I love my pups. You think I don't care about anyone? I was one of the first people after Charlie Kirk was murdered to say that people don't deserve to die. Nobody deserves to die. You guys believe that people deserve to die. You guys believe that entire groups deserve to be erased. If anyone doesn't care about people, it's you guys. Prosperity gospels, Pentecostals, healing, doesn't really do shit. And being gay is just being gay. That's just living your life, and you just happen to be in one specific slot of the gender or sexual expression spectrum. And I think that if you are super happy to be a part of a religion that wants to erase gay people, then you probably have some personal problems with it. Wait, who does he kill that is innocent? Well, he orders women who don't, or girls who don't bleed on their first time, you know, child brides. He's a big fan of those. He orders that they be stoned to death because they have then been unfaithful, or they're not virginal. And they're innocent because, you know, of the very real statistic that only 40% of women bleed their first time. Before Jesus, God needed to protect his chosen people. I mean, the end result is hell. If I don't subscribe to God, the end result is hell. You guys keep sugarcoating it. You guys keep trying to twist all this stuff. Oh, you've got a choice. Right. And the fact that I don't have a choice doesn't seem apparent to you, because unless I want to go to hell, which why would anybody want to go to hell? Unless I want to go to hell, I have to believe in God. I have to follow God. I have to be Christian. That's a gun to your head. That's someone threatening you into compliance. And therefore, I do not like that about religion, and I will not follow religion for that matter. It's very easy to understand. Very, very easy. All you got to do is listen. And Christians are notoriously bad at that. That's okay. That's why I'm here, you know? That's why we're all here. We're all here to hear and be heard, right? That's the reason for social media anyway, is that people just, they got stuff to say and they got stuff to be reinforced. This fucking chair. Whoa, this chair! Oh my gosh. Oh, you didn't like that, did you? You didn't like that? Well, too bad. You're about to lose 269 health, my friend. Of course, all these guys are going to die. Now, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Okay, 45 damage is nothing to sneeze at. 275, I think, might be better. I don't remember what it was. I think we're taking a chance here, but I just can't. I don't remember. I hope we can take him down. I hope my big beefy boy takes him down. That's all I ever wanted for him. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed was hair and my arms. Yeah? Anyone around during the 80s? Probably not. I get it. I get it. I was barely around in the 80s. I guess I don't really have any other option here. God created hell for Satan, not for you, but... Right. So, again, more blackmail. More blackmail. You can wrap it up in a story, you can wrap it up in a parable, it's still blackmail. Your life was made for a purpose and nothing else matters. What? If you don't understand that, death doesn't matter, it's his choice, he sees disobeying and he raises it like a normal person. Right. But you see, if God doesn't exist, then you guys are implementing these rules on people. You guys are implementing a bunch of rules for something that doesn't exist, for a thing that you cannot quantify nor prove that it exists. And so you've just made up all these rules, and now gay people can't exist. It's all blackmail. It's all coercion. Blackmail and coercion. Fear-based, most of the time, which is terrorism. If you see mold, do you let it grow? So you're saying gay people are a mold on humanity? That's really fucking homophobic, man. It's about to get you banned from my chat, I'll tell you that much. I don't know why you would want to be actively homophobic when I'm saying that the reason why, one of the reasons why, and I'm using being gay as an example, one of the reasons why I don't like Christianity is because they don't allow for gay people. And I don't know why you would then go on to say that an entire group of billions of people who all deserve to live life and enjoy their existence here on the planet just as much as you get to are a mold. that God intends to cleanse. You have to see the monstrous thing that you just said. And I hope you apologize, because that's really fucking shitty of you. And so far you've been pretty understanding. But this is why I don't like Christianity, because you people erase entire groups of people and then call it holy. And then you sit in your fucking sunrooms and enjoy your life after completely erasing entire cultures, calling it fucking divine purpose. Wishing physical violence upon people. That's bullshit, man. Tyler, I wouldn't try to dress it up. I really wouldn't if I were you. This whole line of conversation is really disappointing. But we don't kill people. Christians don't go out and kill mass. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You did since the inception of Christianity. The Bible has been used to justify slavery. The Bible has been used to justify mass murder. The Crusades, fucking Spanish Inquisition, like all of that was Christianity. All that was Bible shit. The persecution of the witches in Salem, like all of that shit, Bible shit. All of it, fundamental Christianity. And you guys, I really want to give you one more chance to listen to what I said. Please try to understand that you're being homophobic. And if you continue to be homophobic, I will kick you and block you. And I don't want to do that because I am trying to grow a community here. But if you cannot resist the urge to be homophobic in my chat, then you can get the fuck out of here. I will not tolerate it. Alright? I don't want to have to talk to people like I'm dad, but I fucking will. And you will be gone. Okay? And just so you know, your accounts get banned if I report your shit. So, maybe be less homophobic. If you want to argue Bible with me, that's fine. But I will not allow you to say that God sees gay people as a mold on humanity. You have to understand. That's like stopping the car and pulling the kids out, and you're the kids. And I have to fucking scrouch down on my knees and I have to say, what you just said is not okay. Your parents should have taught you better. You need to be better. You can be Christian and not hate gay people. You can be Christian and not think that gay people are just going to go to hell if they don't end up coming to God at some point. And I guarantee you guys both believe that anything that is, you know, like the Lutherans, like anything that's like a sect of Christianity that accepts gay people and encourages people to express themselves, you probably don't think that's real Christianity. And you realize that's evil too, right? Because they follow the same fucking Bible you do. So, I'm really disappointed in you guys. Tyler, you're trying to defend that bullshit, and Caspian for even saying it. That's such a shame. I would have hoped that people could be better than that. But we got literal fucking Nazis, and we have like the goddamn SS marching through our streets shooting people who don't deserve to die, and you guys are sitting here trying to justify the erasure of gay people. That's so disappointing, man. That sucks. That is not a source of empathy, nor is it moral. And you guys believe that morality is handed to you by God. Does this not either say that you have no morality or that God is not moral? You guys should know better. Being gay is not a choice. It is absolutely not a choice. There have been enough studies that you should know this by now. And I don't have to be gay to want people to live and enjoy their lives and to flourish and to be successful and to have the same rights as everybody else. You guys want less than that. That makes you less moral than me. And you may understand my perspective, but you still believe what you believe. And that's why, at the end of the day, we can't be friends. Your religion and my non-religion, we can't be friends. It's always coercion. It's always, oh, I love you so much. I want you to fold yourself into the loving embrace of Jesus, or you go to hell. Oh, but I really want the best for you. Don't you understand that God wants the best for you? He wants you to love him so much, or you go to hell. God really wants to listen to you. He's so graceful and loving, and he's so beneficent, and he's so good, and he's so great. But you're not allowed to be gay. You're right. Killing people is wrong. I mean, if you're going to try and talk about abortion, that is actually a legal practice that is here in America. And once it's illegal, then I won't support it. So, that's actually not an argument. I just hope you're not going to fall down that fucking rabbit hole. Now, that's a good one. But I don't know if I can use it. Perhaps. Well, I don't like that one. I don't like that. I kind of like that one. I don't mind that one. I'll make use of it. Oh, I don't like either of those. I don't know if I have really many cards with consume on them. I don't think we're running that kind of play style here. Gosh darn it. Etch. Well, I mean, I guess we can start building towards that, because now that has to do with consume too, so. Ooh, now who would I want to be endless? Oh, I burped. Witness me. Burping. I don't know that I really care that any of those guys are puffed up with endless. Although, that might be helpful. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I want that. We'll go with the easy one. That's an easy decision. Very, very easy decision. Could always go for a bonk. Oh, you're gonna need a bonkin'. Make sure you try to avoid getting a swift bonkin'. And this sounds like a Coheed and Cambria song. Hey now, what is it for? Tabo bibo ganju bango le talipim bam body bipi ja booty dap. I don't have any beef with you, bro. Well, you do if you are a Christian, because you have a problem with a foundational underpinning of the makeup of a human being. And if you believe that gay people shouldn't exist, then we have a ding, a very fundamental bing bing. You know? I thought we were having a conversation. You're saying that is kind of messed up. And you saying that is kind of messed up. You're being homophobic. I'm not trying to upset you. We're sharing thoughts. No, you're offending me by saying that gay people shouldn't exist. You're born with the tendency to get revenge when someone does something bad to you, right? No. What the fuck is wrong with you? But Jesus told you to forgive even your worst enemies. You guys don't forgive gay people because either they go to God and not be gay anymore, or they go to hell. So a person is just born, never knows God for their entire life, because you know people are not born religious, right? Never knows God for their entire life, happen to be gay, and then they die, they go to hell, according to you guys. They may have that tendency, but they can always resist it. Nobody just thinks about revenge. What the fuck is wrong with you? That you have a psychological problem. And you saying my ideas are crap. No, I'm saying you're being homophobic. you are being homophobic. I'm guessing you're also transphobic. And I'm guessing that politically you probably support people who are also homophobic and transphobic. I'm not saying your ideas are garbage. I don't give a shit if you're saying my ideas are garbage or not. You say we're having a conversation and then I'm not allowed to insult your ideas and you're not allowed to insult my ideas? That didn't even happen anyway. I was understanding your perspective too. You're not right. I know that you understand. I said I know that you understand. And no, humans do not just have a tendency to seek revenge. Again, you have a psychological problem if you believe that. Civilization didn't get to where it is by people just willy-nilly killing every single person that ever crossed them. Yes, they conquered. Yes, they genocided. Yes, they ethnically cleansed. There was a lot of murder in the history of civilization, but they didn't get together by cleansing themselves, or they didn't get together by killing all the people that made society. They have to make society. You have to have people come together to form society. So no, we don't have the tendency. It's even in our reptile brain that says that we stick together as opposed to drawing ourselves apart by killing each other. There is a lot, and I'll acknowledge that there is a lot of fucking murder on the planet. But that's not what it is. It's usually a grab for power. It's usually out of fear of losing power. Those types of things. But you cannot be a reasonable person and believe that people by default have the desire to seek revenge when people slight them. That is a weird perspective to have. But yeah, no, I'm not saying that your ideas are crap, Caspian. I'm saying that you believing something that is evil is bad. In general. And for that matter, or for that reason, we will not be friends. If you stop believing that evil thing, then I would probably respect you. If you said, hey, I'm still going to be Christian, but I do believe that the whole anti-gay thing is really out of touch, and, I'm going to not enforce any of that stuff. I'm not even going to believe that God would enforce any of that stuff. I don't believe that there's I don't believe that there's a problem with being gay. I don't believe that God thinks that there's a problem with being gay. I think it was all probably just a product of the time. And I want people on every part of the sexual the sexual identity spectrum and gender spectrum to get along and to have equity and equality with everyone, even in the afterlife. You could have said that, but you didn't say any of that stuff. I'm gonna go, bro. I really liked hearing your thoughts, bro. I gotta go. I need to go into class. See you later. Well, I hope you don't wish death upon any gay people while you're gone. But one thinks that you're probably just going to do that in your head instead, which is, again, a shame. So have a good day. I hope to see you not saying homophobic shit next time. That'd be great. That definitely sounds like Code in Cambria. It's the same. It's like the same little guitar. Same thing, man. Crazy. I bet you people who make these games really like those kinds of bands. But I don't want to lose the... Or do I? Do I want to... Oh, yeah, shit. Are you saying if someone raped and then murdered your daughter for no reason, you would naturally forgive them? Yes. What the fuck is wrong with you? Again. If you think the default position is no, you have a mental illness. Fuck. Why are there such weird fucking people on fucking YouTube vertical? Jesus Christ. Nobody deserves to die, Tyler. Nobody in the world deserves to die. I don't know why you guys think that you're taking the higher position when you think that people deserve to die. I don't wish death upon anyone. I mean, in the end, they go to hell if they don't become ungay. And you support that version of Christianity. And I won't anymore as I realize it's offending you. Thanks for seeing my side. I do see your side. I've never not seen your side. Again, it's just a side that I think is evil. Evil. Monstrous. Wrong. Evil. Straight up. And you don't have to be. That's the whole thing, is that it's your choice to be evil. Which is sad, you know? I wish that less people would be so blatantly evil. But gosh darn it. That's just, you know. People who can be corrupted will be corrupted. And it's really easy to say that you don't wish death upon people, but you follow a God who does. It's like the same thing, like how people were like, oh, you know, I voted for Trump for his fiscal policies, not for anything else. Do you not see a problem with that? Get it? Do you not see a problem? Do you not see a problem? That's like voting for Hitler, even though he rigged all that stuff, but then again, so did Trump. But it's like for voting for Hitler, like saying, oh, I just agree with his economic policies. Do you not see the reasoning there? If you support his financial policies, you probably support his other policies. Even if you don't necessarily agree with them, you're still supporting them by putting him in office. So, same thing with God. You know, if you don't agree with the whole slavery and the murder of innocent children thing, then you can choose either not to follow God, or you can choose a version of Christianity that doesn't agree with those things, or that doesn't support those things, or that says they were all just allegories, the world's not 6,000 years old. You know, it really was just people trying to give people a bunch of stories that show them a more fulfilling way to live life. It doesn't have to be supernatural. It doesn't have to be literal. It can just be whatever you interpret it, however you read it, however you extrapolate information from it, and that can be the extent of it. But that's not what happens. Nope. You guys remember the Trail of Tears? Manifest Destiny? Sort of divine right sort of shit? Oh yeah. Not super cool. Just kind of in general. You know, ideally we'd be helping people live happy, healthy, and normal lives, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. Did I? Oh no! I was like, did I just reduce his attack power? I guess I didn't. This is not looking good. This is not looking. It's not looking good. Oh dear. Who am I gonna bonk? I need to slay to get forge, right? Oh boy. Okay. He just got a lot of armor. That's good. That's good. This works. This is good. Yes, we wanted this. Yes. Yes. No. My beefy boy. My poor beefy boy. I am gonna escape you though. Sorry. We're gonna just kind of leave you alone. Oh no, we can do. Aw. Sorry, beefy boy. Oh, lay off him. Ooh, okay. That might help, right? Oh, but I'm out of crap. I don't mind if they chip away at the pyre for a little bit, you know? Just do a little chippy chips. 52, oh god. Oh my gosh. Get bonked. Hiya? Hiya? Crap. Man, I wish you had your cooldown. Ah, that's cool. That actually was timed with the music really well. Slice, slice. Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, no, wait. No! Oh, fudgies. Oh, man. $40 120 damage? Yeah. Oh, he's going down. Okay, no, he's not. Oh, he's got reanimate. Shh. Boopies. Aw. No. My beefy boy. Please. No. My beefy boy. Get bonked. Get armored. Get reaped. Get armored. Attack powered. Get attack powered. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Whatever. Bullshit! Four likes. Come on now. All right, I need to use the restroom. I will BRBs. You won't see it in the vertical, but you will see it on Twitch that I am saying BRB, but I will BRB. Hiya! Oh, I gotta pee! Okali dokali. Oh, my bones. My bones. My bones, my bones. Everybody likes my old bones. My old bones. Everybody likes my old bones. Yep. Old bones. Gotta get your beanie on right. Very important. Very important that you keep your head warm. Gotta keep that skull nice and toasty. Yes, sir. Hoke mokle membe, mokele membe, membe. Mokle membe, membe. I'm gonna Control C that. I'm gonna Control V that. I'm gonna put that right here. And we'll say that one, that one, that one, that one. All right. Reindexed. New run. I am back. RB. I am RB. I have bead. RB. Arby's? Ooh. I wish I was eating Arby's right now. Oh, roast beef sandwich. So I don't know if these guys mesh well together. My pants, why are they falling down? I'm getting pudgier. Oh, I can only assume that means I'm gaining weight. As fat people are wont to do. And I am fat, if you didn't notice. I'm sure you did. I wish I could just sit normally in this stupid chair. But even then, like, it doesn't like to cooperate with me. Already, by default. It's not a fan of just being a comfortable chair, you know? It's just not. So, now that I know what Railforged is about, I kind of want to see what we can do. Which one wasn't there? If I remember correctly, IIRC. There was a thing. My words are trapped in my mind. See, this is what happens when you don't have access to your ADHD medication. Gosh damn it. There was one that helped, that was like they helped the fire guys. But I don't remember which one it was. We'll go with that one. You know what? It is a random choice. I'm just kind of choosing it just kind of out of the blue. Ita popita, no barking, no barkies. You hold it in. Hold in those barkies. Please and thank you. I'm streaming. I'm also losing my voice. Celebrate. Why do I want my pyre to... I'm confused. Why do I want this? Forge 1, equipped, gain burst 1. Well, that's all temporary, right? What? Why are we puffing up the pyre? What we could do is we could start over the run and then pick the... isn't there a pyre that, like, has a more of a martial use? Oh, okay. That seems... Armor's always good, right? Okay, so... Oh, well, it still won't really tell me... Oh, here we go, okay. The pyre immediately... okay. I believe that there is a pyre that does, like, extra stuff, but, you know, we won't worry about that. What are you going to be? That's pretty not bad. My dog just came in and then went out. Came in and went out. It's a 0? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good stuff. Fuck yeah. Wow, okay. We're getting already some good synergy, I guess? +3. I mean, this is really unnecessary. I bet I could play around with that capacity, that thing. I betcha. You betcha. Damn, look at all that armor. Okay, we've cheesed it. It's this early in the run and we've already cheesed it. I mean... the googly eyes, they definitely, they make it that much scarier. That's what's happening, you know. Move a non-boss unit before... Oh, man. Okay. Okay. I'll do it. Oh, and rage. Oh, my gosh. So be it. So be it. God damn. Steel guard armor. That's just too good. That's too good. Too good to not get. Duplicate. I don't see why not. Because we're going to be... I don't even need to remove cards from the deck. I guess it's probably still smart to remove the stewards, right? Unless you get the room that, like, really buffs them. Oh, no, no, we can't have that. I was going to say that gives us a little bit of a problem there. I guess I don't need the rally bonus just yet. Yeah. It's really the train whistle that is going to cap that off. Oh my gosh. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh man, I already love this setup. You're gonna go down, yeah, you're going down. You're going down. You're going down. I'm yelling timber. Room ability, Ha. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, damn. Damn, girl. Oh, he's the boss. Oh, darn it. Nope, we did it. I see. We cheesed it. I don't know how we did it, but we cheesed it. Damn, gained 2 armor for permanently for each forge points. Jesus fudgies. Add an armor equal to half the what? Oh, what? Oh boy. Sure. Add more gravy to it. It ain't gonna hurt anything. Roast Michael is always my favorite. Oh damn, B. But which one? But which one? But which one? But which one? What would I like to duplicate? What would I like to duplicate? Really, honestly, none of these are bad to duplicate. Let's wait. I'll save the money. I will save the money, and we will just go with what we got. Now, I haven't fought a boss yet, so I don't know if it's fully cheesed, but it could be fully cheesed. I don't know. What's his power? Oh, yeah. If he's free to strike, he will hit the pyre, which is whatever. Ain't no thing about a chicken wing. Get out of here, healer. And I guess I'll add that. It doesn't have ephemeral, right? Nope, consume. Okay, good. I don't necessarily know if I'll use it. Oh my god, that is just crazy. Get out of here, healer. Oh crap. That's fine. And you go. Won't waste that. Go here, go here. He's only hitting me for 5, right? No, he's hitting me for 8 each time. The classic setup. I love Trample. Oh, I love Trample. He's so good. I mean, it could get better, but I don't know by how much. 67 armor. That's good stuff. Just give me more armor. Look at shit. Bam! As I said before, I think we've cheesed it. I have to upgrade Mr. Demon Guy. Double the amount of rage? On strike and revenge. Oh my gosh. No, we already have a room card. Yeah. Another one. Harvest. Oh. Scrap metal. Persistent, unplayable, refined 3. What does that mean? What's refined 3? That's very confusing. We'll just go with the third Demon Fiend, I guess. Why the hell not, you know? We already got 2 of them. Doesn't hurt to have another. See, this is why we saved up some money, right? In hand that costs less are reduced to, yep. And then I guess duplicate? I'm having a lot of fun just duplicating an iron pauldron. I'm enjoying it. And I'll keep doing it. Oh, what? -1. Not do 1 damage to friendly units. No, thank you. No, thank you, good sir. I will resist. Duplicate another card? No. Duplicate that one. What? Oh. Oh, I get it. It was the less of a cooldown. I was like, what is happening? Forge is permanent. Me likey. Alright, we're gonna do the old 1-2 punch. Oh no, corruption. Oh. He's hurt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. 39? God dang. This seems worth it. No, with the corruption, why? Don't do that to me. What are we gonna do? Bastard. No, he's extinct. Why? Oh. Gross Michael. Stop taking all my health away. I don't approve. Now that is sort of that's the one that's really gonna be the cheese of the cheese build. I'm assuming that. We'll see. But I have a feeling like that's pretty good, right? More forge. More forge! Alright. Definitely not going to kill him. Unfortunately. Lasted a while, though. I don't know how this is going to work. Crap. Snowdrop. Yeah, the title's accurate. I'm just playing video games while I'm waiting for people to show up. Feel free to ask anything you want of me, the atheist, who happens to be the one talking to you. Bah! I keep drifting down in my seat. No! I could have used that if I had more, ember. Oh yeah, I forgot about that passive. Gosh darn it. Aw. My pyre's not going to live long enough to even make use of it anymore. We're at 38 health, but it could have been worse. Could have been much worse. Suppressed. Does not attack on its turn. What? Oh, I get it. You gotta kind of save it up. I guess we could put that on the top floor. The question is, do you think God is a very, very vindictive deity in most religions? I mean, I guess according to the texts, I don't believe that God exists, but I would say that if he did exist, it seems like he's kind of a petulant little child, smacking his toys together and crying when he doesn't get his way, sort of thing. Has the desire to enslave people in a lot of religions. Kind of a PDF file. If his followers are any indication of how he operates. Yeah. I do. To answer that question in a very long-winded way. Yes, Cavendish! Get it, girl. He's my friend. Oh, no healing. Oh. So, now here's the problem, is that I cloned all those demonic guys, but unfortunately, I don't have 4 Ember at any given time. I don't really need equipment. I guess I would remove that. So I have 3 of these. I don't even ever get 4 Ember at any time. That's just mean. It's just mean. It's so mean. Don't be so mean. I just don't get how a all-loving, moral bastion of truth can just say you deserve hell for being a very good person who just happened to be born in a place where people never learn. Yeah, for real. For real. God's a piece of shit at some points, you know? But that's what I was saying earlier to, you know, the people that were in here before, is that I don't like religion because it holds a gun up to your head saying, like, either follow or burn in hell for all of eternity, you know? I don't think that's a good, thing. Doesn't seem like good or loving or peaceful or any of that shit. And then people, like, they argue both of those sides. They argue, well, he is loving, and that's, you know, he wants you to show he wants you to come to him and to be, you know, to worship him and all that kind of stuff. But then on the other side, they're like, well, no, God's not all loving. God, you know, he'll punish you and all that kind of stuff. So what is it? Which is it? You know, like, he's punishing and loving? It's still, at the end of the day, you're going to go to hell if you're gay. And you don't become somehow ungay, or you don't, you know, I don't know. I think the only option is for you to become ungay and become Christian in the view of the Christians. Which is just crazy, you know? That's crazy! My voice squeaked. It is going, it's going away. It's dying right now. Take that. And that. Oh, yeah, okay. Das ist gut. Attack! Attack, my pretties. I really need that frickin', frickin' guy to get pulled from my deck. Get pulled. Oh man, it makes me wish I had bonk. I don't have bonk. If you just cherry pick real hard, most religions end up being flawless. Yeah, for real. Oh, but don't forget, it's not cherry picking good bits and ignored bad bits interpretation. And that's another problem with religion, is that the 20,000 some odd denominations of Christians are all going to disagree with each other over which interpretation is correct. It's almost like it's built both shitty and too good to fail at the same time. Ow! They sliced at my friend. He'll get back at you. 210. 210. Fuck. Yeah, go fuck yourself, boss. Bye-bye. I'm surprised he got past the demonic guy. God damn. Firebound? Send enemy units to the bottom floor. I mean, that seems cool. Piercing. Yeah, not bad, I'd say. Not bad. Heal. Random event. Yeah, that's not bad. A random card each turn. That's not bad at all. There's some, like, wild Deus Ex Machina bullshit you can get. Create a unit with Rage 12. What? Yeah, good sir. Oh my god. And just in case he goes down. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And I do want to remove that Swift Dagger if I can, if it's still there. Yep, Swift Steel Dagger. Get out of here. Religion is actually perfectly fine as long as your adherence and belief in it is quite light and with tons of wiggle room. Yeah, it has to be very flexible, but rigid beliefs end up in religious conflict, which are the worst. Well, that's why sects break off, you know? That's why they are a thing. This dude's gonna go down so freaking hard. I can just taste it. Damage shield 4. Ha! Bet you think that's gonna save you, don't you? Kale, Lord of the Cherubs. See what I mean? Like, that's just a random one. And it ain't bad. You're gonna lose 425 health? Ooh-wee. Okay. Each forward point spent. Yes. And yes. Yes. And yes. There we go. Good. I think that works. Right? Yeah, that works. We're good. Damn, Kale. You picked the wrong floor to start on, my friend. Ooh-wee. Oh no. Hold up. Okay, yeah. I was like... Yeah, that didn't seem right. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And, yeah, why not just... why not just clean it up, you know? Clean it right up. Damn, 32 health. Scary. You need armor, my friend. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I don't have the frickin' capacity. Okay. No, it's all enemies. No, or it's all fucking no. I didn't realize that's what I was doing. That wasn't the plan. Oh crap! I can't. I need him. He's my friend. That's fine. There's not really a whole lot I can do here. It's fine. They're all gonna get killed. It's fine. I'm nitpicking. Damn. Okay. Page 6 and oh man. Because I get 4 more armor, right? Plus 4. But the armor guy, he applies. Yeah, no. I need that. Yeah. Wish I didn't, but I do. $300. Oh man, I love this faction. That is freaking hilarious. 50 armor. Oh. That's so good. And they're all going down too. Okay. You just take him out now. Bye, Kale. Oh no, he's going down now. Oh my god. He's lucky. That damage shield negates a whole attack, so... Just want to, you know, give it a little extra on the top, you know. $68 armor, Jesus. You know, why not? Why the hell not? Damn your damage shield. Oh, he's going. He's done. It's over. Okay, now that's it. Take that. Yep. There you go. Yeah, we cheesed it. I'm pretty sure we cheesed it. I don't think he's going to get less powerful as time goes on. He's only going to get more. And now we've got all the shit. Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. Now we've got the embers that we need to put more demonic dudes, fiends out there. Okay, now that's... And enchants. No. No to all of that. Armor 6. Getting it every 4 turns is going to be a friggin' godsend here. Oh, half damage, right? Yeah, half damage. And endless? I don't... it feels like gilding a lily. I don't think we really need... that on 2 floors? That wouldn't hurt. Just in case. Take that one. Are you an agnostic atheist, rejecting the religion, but not rejecting the possibility of a god who most likely doesn't interfere, or a full deity rejecting one? I'm not really sure whether or not... I don't believe in God. I don't believe that there is no God. It's not something that I've really been concerned with. So I don't know. Rejecting the religion, right. I don't like organized religion, but not rejecting the possibility of a God who most likely doesn't interfere. So I guess, yeah, I'd be an agnostic atheist. But I also believe that you can't prove God. Like, there's no way to prove a tangible God. There's no way to prove that, unless you start getting into philosophicals and splitting infinity, and that's not. Those aren't no result from that is a tangible bit of proof. it's all just trying to logic and reason your way into believing something, and I don't think that that's... It's not fungible. It's not something that I can see, taste, hear, smell, touch. You know? And even, like, I think if everyone ended up being wrong about whether or not God exists, like if God existed, I wouldn't worship him. That's for darn. That's for darn sure. That's for darn tootin'. So I'll spend 2. I guess I'll spend 3. Take the armor. Do the attack. Take the card. Although it doesn't stay 0. That's kind of poopy. And then get the capacity. I'll summon. Ooh. And then... Okay, so I guess this would be like a rest period, kind of, technically. Played that, or what? But it is. Can only be played in the Pyre Room. Eesh. And then... armor. And monster. He won't go down all the way, but he'll go down, I think, on the next one. By the way, did you know, I think most atheists are actually agnostic atheists, but those who aren't think they're full deity-rejecting types. Yeah. By the way, did you know that on average, atheists and other non-believers are more informed on religions than actual people who believe in said religions? Oh yes, I've read the Bible twice. Not that I remember any of it, but I have read through it twice, specifically to try and understand why people treat religion the way that they do. And I've done, I don't know, I've probably absorbed more material on Christianity for the most part, but it's constituent denominations? Yeah, it's constituent denominations. Quite a few many years. I only needed 1 cap. Oh crap! I could have used it the last time. No! I thought I needed 2. Crap! Crap on a cracker. You go there. You two get the heck out of my deck. Smelt a card in hand. I get 1. What? This frickin' reanimating person thing. I don't approve of it. It's very mean. Shouldn't be able to do that. You're not allowed to do that. I forbid it. I think I'm a total exception. I end up losing faith after finding a tiny loophole when I was like 7. I also lost faith in the football team I was a fan of because they lost a match at the same age. Okay. What was the loophole? There's a lot of contradictions in the old Bible-eroni. Oh my gosh. Armor gain. 2 for each forge point spent. Is that good? What does that mean? Triggers when the card is upgraded with the Forge effect. Upgraded? I'm confused. I don't know what any of that means. We'll put it on him just cause, I guess. My pyre's gonna go down, I can tell you that much. We may have cheesed it with one guy, but I don't think that's gonna be enough, you know? Especially because he's making me take up all of this room here. Oh my gosh. Please tell me this is the final round. No! Get out of here! Good, okay, good. I forgot it might not have been, or it might have not even been a true loophole. I was so young. Anyway, once you lose faith, regaining it is hard since it's literally Swiss cheese and whole count. Yeah, I mean, I don't think. A lot of times, people who deconstruct don't typically go back to the religion, but sometimes they do. I don't know. 'Tis a thing, some wise. You guys all go down. Crap. I don't see any way out of this. I think this is it. I think we're going down. I'm gonna try and... We're not gonna lose hope. Oh, he's gaining 26 health out of that. Cool. It takes a traumatic event. Returning to a religion almost always happens due to emotions. Going there in the first place, too, typically. Choose a card. Wait, hold on. So does this mean that I can choose Inferno? Choose a card. That didn't do anything, really. Well, game over. All it took was one little smack on the pyre. How dare you? Why would you do this to me? When you forge a unit or equipment, gain +2 for each. Oh. Not bad. Alright, this is quite a good place to leave it. And my voice is very close to being dead. Very dead, very gone. Thank you so much, Snowdrop, for hanging out. If you would like to, please go ahead and do like a like and subscribe thing. I would love it. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, that was Monster Train 2. I will be playing the new update for a little bit. I don't know if it's going to carry over an entire week. But on Monday, we're doing... which is the same thing that we did today in the title, which is Ask An Atheist Anything. But it's more of an organized day, where we actually look at different like videos and do reactions like Christian content and stuff. And then on Tuesday, it's What's Wrong With You? Which is typically our political day, where we talk about politics. And then Wednesday and Thursday are video game days. And if you go over to Twitch, for any reason or not, or whatever, we're doing a sub goal at 20 subs, where I'll do a karaoke stream. So that's something to look forward to as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good one, man. Person. man, woman, person, television, TV, elephant.